A Virginia nurse was arrested after babies in the NICU suffer unexplained injuries. Now, that's how some people wrote the article. Now, I read the article from like black people, and I was like, let me tell you how it really should have went. White nurse arrested after baby's bones were broken in a NICU, and people couldn't explain what in the world was going on. So, the nurse who worked for the hospital has been charged with malicious wounding and felony child abuse. What was going on was the Virginia hospital first noticed newborns were suffering mysterious injuries in the summer of 2023. Then, about a month ago, I'm talking about a month ago, in December, 3 babies in the neonatal intensive care, that's NICU, experienced unexplainable fractures, right? That came from a statement from the Henrico Doctors Hospital. The hospital grew so concerned last week, it announced it would stop admitting babies in the NICU until they could figure out what was breaking their bones. Now, a registered nurse has been arrested and charged with malicious wounding because they found out that Erin Elizabeth Ann Stroutman, I'm saying her whole entire government name, 26, was arrested in connection with the incident that occurred in November. So now they're going to go back and reopen all the cases where babies were mysteriously injured in that hospital from 2023 up until last month. Y'all, this is some crazy, sick, diabolical work. Do you hear me? Your baby's supposed to be in the hospital safe, and you got some white nurse out here breaking the bones of black babies. What in the world? Child, if y'all don't get, honey, booger, somebody go get this lady and put her in somebody's mental institution, because this is what I'm talking about. When I say people are lunatics, it is gut-wrenching and crazy. If somebody would have done that to my child, and let me tell you something, I've had 2 children be in NICU. My oldest child, Christopher, he was in there for a while when I first had him, and then not long though, he was only in there for like a couple of days. And then my youngest daughter, Hannah, she stayed in the NICU over 3 months. So it was over 3 months before I could bring her home. And if anything would have been wrong with her, well, it really couldn't, because, I was at the hospital every day. Y'all would have thought I was on staff, because I wasn't going any place. I was going to sit right there till my baby came home, even though I had 2 children that was a little bit older than her. Thank God that my mother was in the picture, because I ended up sending them to South Carolina for the summer. It was going into summer. She could watch my big kids so that I could take care of Hannah. But if I would have seen anybody do something to my child or anybody else's child, baby, it would have been smoke in the city. The hospital would have been on fire, baby, because, baby, she would have been, honey, she would have been in ICU when I got through whipping that tail all across and dragging her all across the hospital. Yeah, I said that. Now, that I said. Now, y'all ain't never heard me say nothing violent, but if you out here breaking bones of babies, oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus Christ, I don't know where we going to. Now you got to go do mental evaluations on nurses. What else we got to do? I don't know.